Hey everybody, my name is Liz Cooper. I'm 28 years old and I'm just starting to journal this journey that I'm about to go on. I'm getting my gastric bypass surgery tomorrow, August 15th, 2013. I go in at 9 a.m. and I thought I could just make this virtual journal for myself to see where I started and my progress and where I end up in the end. I also wanted to make it for anybody else who's starting to think, consider, or wonder, just to help educate people on bariatric surgery. And it was not an easy decision to make at all. I've been going through the processes with my doctors and surgeons and nutritionists for about 3 months now before I actually got my surgery date set. And I've been going through the pre-op diet of replacing 2 meals a day with instant carnation breakfasts and then 2 snacks a day with the same thing, and then eating just 1 meal a day. And so I go in tomorrow. I'm getting really nervous, lots of butterflies today. I've been getting the house ready and prepped for my husband and my kids since I'm going to be out of commission for a little while. I want to sort of explain what led me on this journey. I've always struggled with weight issues, and it's been that way my whole life. Just kind of dieting, roller coaster, up and down. I've been able to have successful weight loss, but I've never been able to successfully maintain the healthy weight loss. So for me, this was a decision to use as just a tool, not only to lose weight, but most importantly to maintain healthy weight in the long run. I want to maintain a healthy weight the rest of my life. I want a long, healthy life and lifestyle. So originally, when I went to my doctor about this a few months ago, I was going to the gym 5 days a week, eating healthy, working out, which I love doing. I love being outside in activities. However, there was just a lot of activities that I couldn't do because I am so top heavy. I'm a 38 double D bra size. So there was a lot of stuff that I have a lot of back pains. So originally I was going to go into my doctor and talk about having a breast reduction, which I had been approved for in the past. So I knew I would have no problems getting approved for it again. But I ended up just kind of thinking one night, I wonder if I could get approved for gastric bypass and just have the full on weight loss, total experience, maintaining my weight healthy, and just getting my life on track. I'm young, I'm 28. I have a lot of life to live, and I feel like I'm wasting it sometimes. So I went into my doctor, and she told me that, I'm kind of teetering on being approved for it, but she was going to put in for me to have it anyway. So I met with my surgeon, and because I did have 2 health issues, I have a thyroid problem and I have severe acid reflux, which I do get ulcers from. He did say that I would be a good candidate for gastric bypass. And that's when basically this whole process started. So I had to go to several educational classes, and I learned about the 3 types of bariatric surgery that were options, one being the lap band surgery. The lap band is where they literally put a band around your stomach to make it smaller, and they do have a port that they put in. And every 4 to 6 weeks, you go in to the doctor and they do a fill on your stomach. So your stomach feels full. And that's, a pretty big commitment to go in every 4 to 6 weeks to get a fill. And it was a foreign object in the body. So that was not something I wanted from the start. Then I knew that there was a gastric sleeve, and then there was the gold standard gastric bypass, which is the Roux-en-Y. Originally, I thought I really wanted the gastric bypass Roux-en-Y surgery, and then the more I learned about the gastric sleeve, I was kind of leaning a bit more on that. Now, the difference between the two is the gastric sleeve, literally your stomach stays intact, and they just put a staple line down around to make kind of a banana-shaped stomach, and they remove the excess pouch that comes off. So they basically just minimize your stomach size. So your intestinal tract, your esophagus, everything stays exactly where it is. Your stomach stays where it is. It functions the exact same. It's just smaller. Then the gastric bypass Roux-en-Y, basically they're going to bypass your stomach. So they detach your stomach. It stays in there. They do not take it out or remove it because your body basically needs all of those juices and fluids to break down and help with digestion. So the top portion of your stomach is detached, and the lower portion of your stomach is still attached to the intestinal tract. And what they do is they create a new pouch. And the pouch basically is about the size of when you go to the store and you get cough medicine and you get that little measuring cup with it. That's about the size of your new stomach pouch that they create. So they create that pouch and they reroute your intestine tract to attach it to the pouch. So coming down along the lines, your intestines will eventually meet from where your old stomach is to where your new stomach pouch is. So the juices and fluids can meet and help with digestion. So gastric bypass means it literally bypasses your stomach. But again, you still need your stomach in there. So it is a little bit more of an extensive surgery. Anyway, so after several classes and 2 months later, and I had gotten my upper GI, so my doctor could see exactly what was going on in my stomach. They found that I had a hiatal hernia, which is really common. It's basically a hernia in your stomach that is right above your diaphragm. Most people don't know that they have it. You have no idea. It doesn't make a difference. They really don't ever do surgeries to correct it. It's not huge. Anyway, and they did see that I did have severe reflux right away on the GI, which I knew. I've been on Nexium for about 8 years now. And so my doctor told me, or really suggested, he did say that I would be an okay candidate for the sleeve. He knew that's what I was leaning towards. But he did suggest that I just go for the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery. And the reason being is the gastric bypass is the only bariatric surgery that actually eliminates the reflux. Where he said with the sleeve, I do run the risk of possibly either my symptoms of reflux stay and they could possibly even worsen. And since one of the things that qualified me for the surgery was my reflux, I figure why would I want to make it worse? It's already pretty bad as is. I mean, I've had ulcers from it before. So this past week I had to make the decision and just go with the Roux-en-Y. So that has me a little bit nervous because when you're kind of set and have your mind prepared for one surgery and then to suddenly change it to the next, it is a little bit nerve-wracking. But either way, I'm definitely ready for the changes that are going to come afterwards. I'm just nervous for the surgery itself. My husband and I have 3 kids, and the youngest is 14 months. And I'm going to be in the hospital about 2 days, and that's the longest I've ever been away from him. So I'm kind of sad about that and nervous. But I don't know. I'm anxious, I think. I have a lot of mixed emotions. Talking about this is very vulnerable to me and kind of embarrassing a little bit. But I've had kind of a lot of friends and people ask me, why am I getting it? What am I choosing? What is it? And so I just wanted to make this blog just to kind of let everybody know. This is not an easy out. It was not an easy decision. It's been a long, ongoing process. I'm well aware and prepared for the changes that I'm ready to make after surgery. I'm just nervous for the recovery time of surgery itself. But definitely more excited and ready for the changes. So my starting weight going into surgery, I'm going to tell you, but I don't want anybody to make fun of me, is 210 pounds. And right now I do not have a goal of any particular weight that I want to be or go down to. I don't know what size I want to be. I don't know. To me, it's not about a numbers game. It's not about a size clothes game. It's just about feeling good and being healthy and having a long life with my family, enjoying my husband and my kids, and just an overall better quality of life. So I guess I know when I get there, I'll get there when I feel good and I feel right. Other than that, I can't say I want to be 110 pounds. To me, that's very unrealistic. And I think you just get a lot of letdowns and you get too high of expectations, and it's upsetting if you don't ever reach those goals. So again, I'm not going to put that sort of pressure on myself. It's just to get healthy and to feel healthy. Obviously, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I want to look good too, but that'll come with getting healthy, and I'm looking forward to that. And I think I'm going to try and do these blogs, I don't know, every couple weeks, maybe once a month, kind of tracking my journey, successes, failures, the ups and downs, the whole shebang. So I hope that y'all enjoy it and show nothing but love and support, because that would really mean a lot to me to make this journey a lot easier. So I'm going to have to pack my hospital bag tonight and just finish mopping and vacuuming my floors before surgery. That's all I keep thinking about, getting all my cleaning done. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you later.